In the following dramatization, note what helps one sister to overlook an offense.
And I expected more from you.
Hayley, what are you talking about?
Gossiping about my posts. Are you that lonely that you've got nothing better to do?
Hayley? Wait, please. I don't know what's happening.
Did you talk to Emily about my posts?
Yes, we did.
So you gossiped about me?
No,
I looked up to you. You're supposed to be the mature one, and you're just like Emily, busy running your mouth.
Hayley! Look, I can see you're upset. But trust me, this is a huge misunderstanding. I love you. I would never, ever say anything behind your back. So please, calm down.
Sometimes I just feel so alone. Between Nana and work. And then knowing all of you are talking about me.
I promise, that's not what happened. You're just really tired and overwhelmed. So why don't we just slow things down a little? You know, meetings always make me feel better, even on my worst days. Why don't we go inside, clean up a little, enjoy the programme together? Then afterwards, we can all talk. I promise, it'll be okay.
We've been watching the first part of a new symposium on the Saturday afternoon of the 2022 Pursue Peace Convention. This has the theme, Seek Peace and Pursue It by Not Quickly Taking Offence. John Ekron, a helper to the Coordinators Committee, is the speaker who you saw at the start of the video. And it's the continuing saga, it seems, of Hayley, whose jewellery video has unleashed a firestorm in her congregation. All she did was make a video about jewellery. She said one or two things that ruffled the feathers of her friend Emily. Emily gossiped about her and distorted what was said by Celia, and it has resulted in an Anchorman-style showdown in the Kingdom Hall car park in which harsh words were exchanged. And apparently the solution to all of this is to go to the meeting.
You know, meetings always make me feel better, even on my worst days.
Yes, just go to the meeting. It will all be okay. So long as we get inside that Kingdom Hall, we'll just bathe for a while in the Holy Spirit. Let that Holy Spirit move us. And then once we've cleaned up a bit, we can all sit down and thrash this out together. And this, again, I have to credit the writers. I'm usually complaining about how these dramatizations are not remotely realistic. This is realistic. This is the attitude that Jehovah's Witnesses have, that the Kingdom Hall is just some magical place. And if you can get there, you will find some kind of peace. It will give you some kind of solution to your problems. And I can remember following this thinking to the extent where immediately after my mother dying, when my family was grieving her loss, the attitude was, but we still need to get to the next Kingdom Hall meeting. We'd just gone through this traumatic event, and I think it was my dad who said, you know, we need to go to the next meeting. And we felt it was like our duty to kind of set an example. We were the grieving family in the congregation, and yet there we were at the very next meeting, because there can never really be an excuse for missing the meetings if you're one of Jehovah's Witnesses. They are the be-all and end-all. If you miss the meetings, you're not being faithful. You're forsaking the gathering of Christians together, as they're so often fond of quoting from Hebrews. So this is very much the mentality that Jehovah's Witnesses are expected to have no matter what situation you're going through, even to the point of having a massive confrontation and fight in the Kingdom Hall car park. You should always, always get yourself to the Kingdom Hall meetings.